Sketchy. Hello, this is Josh. Welcome back to my iPad screen. A big one today, a fun one. So I had the notion to create it was going to be one at first, and then I thought, no, it's got to be a series. It's got to be four posters for fake, goofy shorts, specifically the how-to shorts. These were, the 40s and 50s, I believe, maybe into the 60s. Disney made a lot of shorts starring Goofy that would be how to ski or how to dance or whatever, and it would just be Goofy bumbling his way through various human activities. And I thought that would be a really fun basis for some fan art. And I wanted to come up with some more modern takes on what Goofy could be up to. Now, I left out a whole portion here where I drew this one terribly several times. And so this is probably the fourth take on this where I finally got it to a place where I was happy with it. And this is how to charge your electric car. Now, of course, as was pointed out to me on the internet when I posted these, Disney has actually made more recent modern takes on these shorts, including quite recently one about how to stay at home during the pandemic. They made some, I don't know if it was a series or if it was just one short, but there was some Goofy content. I've not seen it yet. I saw some images online. So I'm aware that they've done this. And there was another one in the early 2000s about hooking up a home theater, I think. That was pretty great. So I'm not breaking much ground here. Disney themselves, this is an irreverent kind of a property anyway. But I just wanted to have some fun, and I wanted to draw the goof. And this seemed to me to be the best context, the best gimmick to come up with some images and share. And it ended up being a real hit. I guess I can say that this was straight up the biggest viral post I've ever had on Twitter, especially. It's the right series of like Disney theme park people, Disney fan people caught wind of it and retweeted it, and it got thousands of likes and retweets. And so this is the biggest pop I've ever had on online. So here I'm adding the, he's getting electrocuted by the electric car charger, and I didn't. Traditionally, the cartoon gag is that you get like this, you get a silhouette and you can see the whole skeleton. But I wanted to see Goofy and I wanted to see him fully. So I kind of did this. Here I'm drawing the titles. I kind of cheated it. I'd kind of overlaid the bones, the skeleton, as if he was becoming transparent as he gets electrocuted, because I still wanted to color in his clothes and all that. All right, here's the second one. And by the way, you saw the color version of the poster there. I initially drew these. It was very hard work getting all four of these drawings finished. This and the last one are the easiest. The first and third are the most complicated. And I drew them black and white, and I posted them initially black and white, and that's the post that went viral. I followed, of course, that I didn't know that was going to happen, and then I'm like, well, I got to color them in. I got to finish these off. I got to make them look as much like real posters as I can. So I did, and of course it was over by that point. They didn't get nearly the attention, and that's a shame because they turned out really well. But, I did this for free, for fun, and then I shared it with strangers. So if I wasn't being commissioned to do this, it was just an idea that I had. I wish I'd done it in color from the start because I think they came out pretty darn well. And this second one, also, if I'm going to be self-critical here, this is me. I drew this hand wrong. This hand went out wrong in the original. Look at that. His thumb is on the outside for some reason. I guess you could just say he's got a tiny pinky, but I corrected this by the time I did the color version. I do stuff like that all the time. And if I'm going to continue to be self-critical, I don't think that these are the funniest ideas. I just needed four things to hang, a joke on, an image on. And this one, how to leverage analytics, is a little bit autobiographical because I work in web development and for higher education, and I'm much more interested in programming and design and the way things look and the way they work. But the people I work for are always interested in those analytics and those metrics, and they want those reports. So I thought it'd be funny if Goofy had to deal with that. Maybe I should have gone a little more visually daring with this one, put some numbers all over, like, Beautiful Mind style. But there it is, how to leverage analytics. Haha. It was interesting coloring them in. I looked at all the posters I could find of classic Goofy shorts to kind of get that Disney poster coloring style. The original posters are actually a little more garish and ugly. I wanted them to be attractive and have bright colors, but I got the kind of graininess and always the kind of color gradients, the glow or the shadow in the background. This one took a while to get to. Also, I'm going to change Goofy a few times here before I get somewhere. Also, recomposing the image as I go, which is what you do. But you'll see in the final version that I think this one came out really nice. I think, anyway. This maybe is not the best Goofy likeness. Maybe not the best Goofy. Maybe he's a little off model. His ears are too high there. I believe I will fix that by the time I finish the drawing. And this one you can tell when I have good reference and when I don't. And this one I'm kind of flying by my memory of Goofy. And it's coming out. See, I improved it a little bit, but I still got to bring those ears down. His ears come out of the back of his head right under his eyes. They don't come out on the top. He looks like a different character if you don't get that right. So I'm waiting for myself to get it right here. There we go. I figured it out when I was inking. Still not the best. I will also then add a hat because I feel like the Goofy hat really saved this particular one. But there's a little bit of a those Alton Brown videos about he literally has like ladders with pulleys and he lowers a turkey into a vat of boiling oil. That's kind of what I was going for here. And then when it came time to color, of course, I realized that the background had to be like this glowing red, like Goofy has set fire to the neighborhood. And there it is. Pretty successful, I think. Could have gone further with the detail, but again, I drew all of these in one afternoon on a lark for myself, and then was delighted when everyone else seemed to enjoy it. Now, this is not directly copied, but I took inspiration from a screenshot from a Goofy movie, I think, or maybe Goof Troop. There was a kind of a sad Goofy, but I kind of pushed it a little further into my own realm. This is Dissociating Goofy. This one came together the quickest, and but I think it's nice. We're almost to the end here, so I thank you for your time. Check out my social media to find the posts where I originally posted these. I am at Josh Way, wherever I can be on the socials, and that's it. I'll see you next time. Bye.